If you're not ready for it, I think this is one of the worst things that you can hear when you're working in the dental field.
Hey Kelly, your next patient's ready.
Oh no, I'm falling behind.
We've all been there before, right? If not, show me your ways. I'm going to go over a few tips and tricks that will help you stay on schedule. Hey Burst TV, my name is Kelly. I'm a registered dental hygienist and a proud Burst ambassador. Running late and not being prepared can turn into a really bad day very, very quick. Let's go over 5 simple ways to help keep you stress-free and keep our patients happy. Number 1, review the schedule. Right away in the morning when I get there, I log into my computer and I look over my entire day. Exactly what I need to be prepared for. Which patients need Xrays? Which ones need a medical history update? This patient only likes strawberry toothpaste. This person needs a neck pillow. This is a game changer, so you are just one step ahead of the game. You are not in the dark. You are ready to conquer the day. Number 2, automated documentation. On top of looking at the schedule, I have automated notes that just help me really get to a good starting point. I'm not starting at 0. Right when my patient sits down, I have just a specific place that's like, what is their chief complaint? Why are they here? What do they need addressed? How is their oral health? What is their caries risk assessment? A specific place if they have perio charting. Which areas you saw gum bleeding, calc buildup, and oral cancer screenings if you found anything, or if it's within normal limits. You have it all there, so boom, you can get quick done, and it's very specific and still tailored towards each patient. This allows me to move real quickly and get on to my next patient. And then I always like to make little extra notes in there. Which doctor did they see? Did they like doing this? They did not like doing this. Ultimately, it keeps you on time. Number 3, pre-made trays with clean instruments on them. And my drawers are fully stocked and ready to go. Before my first patient sits in that chair, I have already made up all the trays for each patient, so I do not have to mess with anything. That does take up some of your precious time if you have to make up a bunch of trays in between patients. And it's flexible, right? There's some days where you're not going to have every patient in each column. There's going to be some cancellations. But if you have all of your patients show up, woohoo! It's going to be a busy day. And each tray is just filled with goodies: floss, gauze, clean instruments, certain types of prophy paste, polishing heads, all the goodies. You get it. I grab a tray, I go to my next patient, and I'm ready to clean their teeth. And going back to right away in the morning, I have a drawer right next to me that helps me make sure that patients get what they need when they leave. New toothbrush, floss, toothpaste, or if I run out of floss, or if I drop my floss on the ground or the suction at all, I have all of those clean objects in my drawer ready to go. And every single patient wants to get their free goodie, so do not forget about the goodie bag. This is one thing I started doing. I don't know if I just use more water than normal these days, but this kind of goes along with keeping my station stocked, is I make sure that I fill my water right away in the morning and at lunchtime. There is nothing worse when you have all that crunchy polish in someone's mouth and you run out of water. Hold that thought while you have a ton of crunchy stuff in your mouth. Yeah, no, that's not going to be me. Number 4, taking Xrays before your patient gets in your chair. This one is super important to make sure you have an awesome dental team and you all work together. If I'm currently with a patient and this patient just needs a little bit more TLC, my coworkers are always on it, looking at the schedule and saying, uh-oh, Kelly's running a little behind. Oh, I see her next patient needs a pano. I'm going to take that for her. And then when she's done, they can just pop in the chair. Just let the patient know, she's running a little bit behind. We got your X-rays taken care of. You just sit right here and we'll make sure that you get taken care of too. And it takes 2 to tango, right? If I do not have a patient, I am constantly looking at the schedule and I'm always looking at the next patient. Oh, I see Cass's next patient is here. They need some X-rays. She's still currently with a consult. I'm going to take her bite wings for her. And I think patients really like this because it gives them a little break, right? They're like, okay, I already got my X-rays done. I just, the next step, they can kind of relax when they go back into the waiting room. And then they can come back in, clean their teeth, oral health education, all the good stuff that comes next. I think most patients dread the X-rays. So once they get the hard stuff out of the way, they're like, this is just going to be a breeze. And again, your life will be so much better if you help each other out because they'll remember that and want to do the same for you. Number 5, quick tabs for rescheduling patients and checking them out. And this one, again, is very important about being a team player. Yes, the front desk can do all of those things, but usually they are super busy with phone calls up front, scheduling new patients, or helping patients with insurance questions. And that really does take up the time and really disrupts the workflow of the front office. So if you can reschedule and check your patient out and they can just leave the dental office, that is such a perk. I even think for the patient. And you're probably thinking to yourself, what is a quick tab? I personally use Open Dental, but I'm sure it's on other programs as well. But there's a little quick tab on the side of my chart that allows me to click the 6-month button, so I don't really have to think about it. I just click that quick tab button and I'm able to drag that person's next recare onto the schedule literally within probably 15 seconds. And while I'm doing all of this, I'm asking the patient, do you like a certain time of day, time, just so we can customize it to the patient as well. Super easy. Oh, you don't work on Mondays? Great. Let's do Monday at, oh, you like afternoons? Let's do Monday at 2. If you can do this, why would you not? Because I know personally when someone helps me with my job, my day goes by so much easier, so much quicker. So again, being a team player is so huge. My patient just walks out the front and then the front desk gives me a little wink. Thank you. Keeping your coworkers on time too. Let's say you see that Brecken is just finishing up with a patient and you don't have a patient, help them flip their room so they are ready to be on time with their next patient. Comment down below tips and tricks that you like to use to help you and your coworkers stay on time. And don't forget to come back every Thursday to a brand new video. Bye guys!